these YouTube prank videos taking harassment too far? You guys may have heard of OckTV. They're 3 young males, and what they do is they post prank videos on YouTube. Now, the common denominator in their videos is that they most oftentimes visit these lower income neighborhoods, and their targets are minorities, primarily young black males. And what they do is they, for instance, here's one video. They approach different groups of young black males and they say, do you want to buy a gun?
Let's see if we get killed. Let's see.
And then they use other terms like gack and stuff like that. Yeah, do you want to buy a gack? And they just keep probing, poking until they get a reaction. And they get their reaction. They're either punched in the face or pushed or yelled at. Some people did laugh when they found out it was a prank, but not oftentimes. And then there was another video where they would take the target's cell phone and then say, oh, I'm just checking the time. Of course, they also got some violent reactions. And then also the reason why they would go to these neighborhoods is because they knew that these people are on a high guard per se, and that they're more likely to react. They're more likely to take matters into their own hands as opposed to somebody living in like a suburban neighborhood, a wealthy neighborhood where they might assume it's a joke or walk away, run away, call the authorities. There's another guy that I want us to talk about, Freddy Fairhair. He's known as the naked guy, and his videos would be walking down the street naked, asking girls to check out his penis. Ugh. Thoughts, 5 words or less?
I really miss candid camera.
It's back.
My 5 words would be a message to these guys. Let's be prank. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Yes.
2 points for Ben. That was good.
Pranks, but no pranks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
I only thought about Frank. I didn't think about thanks. Good. Nice job.
Yeah. Putting the ass in harassment.
Thank you.
Okay, so what do we think about these pranks and the people that are watching them?
The reason I say pranks, but no pranks is not just because I don't want to watch it, but also these are not pranks.
They're not pranks.
Thank
There's
you.
no creativity that goes into it. It's not particularly funny.
It's not funny.
Just imagine, like, the prank could be like, you know, in your office, you take all the paper clips and you put them on, you know, in a row. So when you pull out one, you pull them all out, and the person goes, all right, this is gonna cost me like 4 minutes.
You put my stuff in Jell-O again.
My best friend always spends a lot of time preparing his plate of food, and I always take it and put it in a drawer, right? Like, and then nobody, and that's a prank.
Yes.
Like, it's gonna be over in 30 seconds, he's still gonna get his food, he gets really upset. That's funny. Yeah.
This is when there's no like green light process for like a prank show. Because everyone thinks that they're really funny.
Yeah.
But it turns out you're just a shithead. I did a video about pranks, and the tagline was, surprise, I'm an asshole.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, that's all it is. There's no comedic
You've
premise.
done prank videos before, so
Yeah. The pranks that I did were so harmless, and it didn't make people that upset. Like, afterwards, everybody laughed. Not one person was annoyed by the prank. This is so dangerous. There was one person in the article that pulled a gun on them.
Yeah.
Yo, relax. Stop. Yo, please stop. Don't shoot, man.
I got a gun, he
hell?
said.
Yeah, I got a gun. Yeah.
And not only that, it really rubbed me the wrong way when in one part of the video when they approached these, looked like 15, 16-year-olds that were sitting playing basketball. And when they came up to them and was like, hey, do you want to buy a gun? Those kids were absolutely put off by the fact that they were asked to purchase a gun, and almost that these kids assumed that they would want to purchase a gun. It seemed very racist.
Yeah, it is absolutely. This is
Yeah.
all very
Yeah.
racist. To say that it's not, I mean, it makes everyone want to like tiptoe around it, but this is racist. This is the only thing going through this, the people who made this, OckTV especially, going through their mind is like, let's go mess with black people.
Let's go mess with black people, and let's get views from people who think of it so simply as black people buy guns. When, of course, I don't know the stats in front of me. The overwhelming majority of guns owned in this country are owned by white people. There's no question.
Yes.
So, like, and if you don't want to call it racist, then I would. At the bare minimum, it's race baiting.
Yes.
And it's mean.
It's
so mean. These are people doing nothing. They're minding their own business, and then you're coming in with your own agenda and upsetting them, and then thinking, and then backing off and going, hey man, it's a prank, it's a prank. Like Like, why are you so uptight that you don't get this prank?
I'm so glad you brought up that factor of it, because then afterwards, yeah, they act like that they're the victim. Oh, ha ha ha, it was just a prank, as if that excuses whatever behavior that they want to do in name of the prank. And then they're picking and probing at these people too, because when they ask the first time, if they don't get a reaction, they keep asking and asking and asking, and it is so uncomfortable.
There was a guy, he walks up, and the joke is there's a girl at the table with a bunch of guys at a mall, and or a place like a strip mall, and he says to the guy, "What are you doing with my girlfriend?" And he picks intentionally the girl that he is, like whatever he is, would never want to date, basically calling her ugly and
No, that's super mean.
insinuating that this guy,
disgusting.
and he says like that, "What are you doing?" And then my N-word, and then he keeps going, and the guys all stand up and chase him away.
Yeah.
And for him to go, "It's a prank, it's a prank," excuse it.
Fuck you.
I didn't watch the video because I didn't want them to get any money off of my view.
Good job,
But
Bree.
if somebody came up to me and asked if I wanted to buy a gun, I would be traumatized for life. I don't
Yeah.
like I would like poop myself right on the spot. Seriously, and the fact, and also just the guy who runs around naked asking girls to look at their.
That's harassment, bro.
So you'd go to jail.
Sexual
for that.
harassment.
I would put you in jail for that. I would go out of my way to make sure you go in jail.
Thank
for
you.
that.
That is not funny.
I'm
No.
less bothered by that, although only by scale here, because he's already naked. So like
Right.
he's coming down the street naked, which is
He's not whipping it out.
no.
Of course.
I'm saying
Yeah, yeah.
saying like when I first heard about that, I thought he was exposing himself, which means there's a level of trust first. At the bare minimum for this guy, when he's 50 feet away, you're like, there's a crazy naked guy coming. You have time.
away.
You have time to emotionally adjust to that or get away or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. It's ridiculous.
And let's face it, if he's walking down the street naked, you've already looked at his dick.
Yeah, right.
Not okay, people. And it's
Unfortunately.
not funny. And for the people that are watching, what is wrong with you? People that think it's funny.
Yeah. But
What's wrong with you?
Public nudity is an act of self-expression. I'm kind of, the jury's still out on that.
But it's his.
you
It's
ever-
his.
But
It's
chasing
his
after someone
intent.
and telling
Chasing after
It's his
someone and I'm
intent.
just saying, like, to separate it, because some people would come back and say, what if he's just naked on the street?
Right.
I'd say, like, I don't know.
So please let us know your thoughts about these prank videos, and we will see you guys all next time on Pop Twitter.